Low fat milk.
Low fat milk.
Low fat milk. I said low fat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pictures Up. Welcome back, in fact, to the last Pictures Up video of 2022. I know. Don't start crying just yet. Save it for the end of the video. Last year I did like a full breakdown of all the things that happened throughout the year. This year I've got a lot more going on around the holidays, a lot more edits to get through, a lot more videos to do. So I won't be doing one of those videos, but I just wanted to open by saying thank you very much for a really great year of Pictures Up. I love talking about the movies that I make. I love learning how to make movies better, and I love hopefully helping people learn how to make their movies better through our stories. And yeah, what we've been doing on this channel this year has just felt really great, and the support for it has felt even better. So thank you to all of you for a really fantastic year of Pictures Up. So anyway, yeah, let's get into this video. I hope not to spend that much time at this desk during this video. Hopefully I can use as much of the actual behind the scenes like vlog footage as possible, but I'm gonna use this as, you know, sort of like a narration to get us from place to place and tell the story of the production of this movie. And I guess we should get into that. We made a short film in 24 hours. Very quick backstory: All-American High School Film Festival, biggest student film festival in the world. I talk about them every video basically. They have a category for micro movies, which is movies under 1 minute. And I was thinking about making one, and I thought, you know what, wouldn't it be cool if for a video we gave ourselves one day, 24 hours exactly, to produce a movie under a minute long. Today we're making a 1 minute micro movie in just one day. We'll be making the entire thing by the time the day is over, hopefully. This is our team for the day. This is, well, part of it. We might have more actors later. Mandy Baker is assistant directing later, but this for the most part is our team. For this project, we honestly assembled a bit of a dream team. We had my former Squatchtown co-star, co-writer, and composer, Reese Mosley, Michael Light, who you would also recognize from Squatchtown, Zoe Davidson, who, again, you would also recognize from Squatchtown. We had Mandy Baker as an assistant director. She's assistant directed almost every movie I've ever done, with the exception of some recent ones. My sister Lily Kate Morgan, and our friend TEAGAN Wiley. To me, it felt great to have a cast and crew with a lot of variety in terms of what they had worked on previously. All of them had worked with me before, some of them very recently, some of them a very long time ago, some of them somewhere in between, or both. First off, we kind of sat there and we listed like a list of possible actors that we could call, a list of possible places we could go. Can anybody else think of like places we could go?
The mom's house.
The moon?
It might be a little expensive, like, it's like 20 bucks right there.
So in terms of inspiration, I believe it was Reese Mosley who pointed us in this direction, but we started watching short films, specifically ones by Adult Swim. Adult Swim has produced a number of really cool, sort of surreal horror shorts. They kind of start out somewhat normal and then devolve into like absolute insanity. So we're sitting there, we're coming up with ideas, we watched several things, we're getting a little bit stumped, and then we all get a notification. We get a notification from BeReal. If you're not familiar by this point, BeReal is an app that is sort of similar to Instagram or other social media, except you only get a notification from them once a day. And that notification says like, hey, you've got 2 minutes to take a picture. You never know when it's gonna go off, you gotta take the picture right there where you're at. But the BeReal went off, and we were like, wait a minute. Maybe we could do something like that, because we were just talking about how we wanted to make something surreal, right? So two possible routes I see is like you could do like creepy in the sense that like someone is alone and they take the picture and then someone's in it, or you could go like the complete reverse, like they're in a very crowded setting and then they take the picture and they're like the only one in it.
Oh, that would be creepy. I love that. That sounds awesome.
Pretty good. Eventually we decided on a parody commercial for an app much like BeReal called ForReal. Except the main idea is when you use the app, reality becomes more distorted.
Okay, he takes a picture, he's in here, he's with his friends, and then his friends aren't in the picture, and he's like, wait a minute, I'm tripping. Takes it again, he's in the parking garage. See, how do we transition from the parking garage back to here?
Then he takes the picture one more time, and then he's back in the exact same room where he started, but everything is completely trashed, the doors are open, it's dead silent, it's sort of post-apocalyptic.
And then they zoom out and it's just her on the couch. And then it's just like destroyed.
Yeah, so we're now writing the script for, what do we call this? Why don't we just call it real?
What is real?
Or is this real?
Is this real?
Yeah, is this real?
So thankfully right around the time that we had the birthday party idea, my mom was out and like doing some shopping. So she was able to run to Party City and get us some, you know, generic birthday supplies. We knew we wanted the whole thing to basically take place at night, so we had plenty of time. And this is the point in the day where the Pictures Up crew became wildly productive. Ladies and gentlemen, the wildly productive Pictures Up crew. In all seriousness, we needed this time. It's been a long year. We've been spending a lot of time at school. We've all worked really hard. I know I have. And we missed each other. You know, there's a lot of really deep friendships in that group. A lot of people who haven't really spent that much time around each other in a really long time. Making this movie was just a fantastic chance to reconnect with some people. Again, the ultra productive Pictures Up crew.
Look what I did.
Mandy made Michael custom beans, so.
This is Vongus, he's our son, and he wants to be a filmmaker just like his dad, Sam.
So as we waited on nighttime to show up, we were doing a few things. We were writing the script, we were brainstorming some cinematography ideas, and of course, composing the music. Okay, so at this point in the process, we've written the entire script. We've even done a little bit of the edit for like the very beginning and end. We're about to start shooting as soon as it gets dark enough. We're gonna go to the parking garage.
I'm sorry, I was not talking to you. I was talking to Mandy.
We are headed to a parking garage here in my lovely hometown to do one of the like shots for like the kind of surrealist sequence. We're going for that kind of like weird, like sort of funny, but also like really surreal Adult Swim feeling.
Yeah,
This whole thing.
because we watched 2 Adult Swim. Okay, if y'all have not seen unedited footage of a bear or this house has people in it, you should watch it. That's why we watched this. It's kind of inspiration.
They're awesome, yeah. Shit, it's awesome. How has this been in my town and I never realized it? Come check this out.
I'll give you $10 if you jump.
I'll give you 10 more if you do a flip.
We got Reese, why you run like that, bro? Why you run like that? Alright. Is this for real? Roll 1, scene 2.
You're not in shot. No, I'm just kidding. You are. I got him, guys. I got him.
Scene 2A, take 1. And Michael, action. Take 2, take 3. You're like,
That is a brilliant shot, Sam. You gotta use this bitch.
I had such a good time at the parking garage. I was honestly just spending time with some of my favorite people, doing my favorite thing to do with people. It doesn't get much better than that for me. And that's something like, I don't know, I'm getting kind of like emotional right now thinking about it, damn. This entire year has felt like that in a way. I've been very lucky, very fortunate, and spent a lot of time doing my favorite thing with my favorite people. So we just got some really cool shots of Michael tripping out.
I'd have done that, bro.
I'm pretty.
All right, let's skedaddle. So we called up a couple of actresses that we know, Elise and Olivia. I had already asked them a couple of days before if they would be willing to do this film if we called them. So I should probably talk about something cool that we had to do for the party scene. Whenever Michael uses the actual ForReal app, we couldn't use like the actual BeReal app interface, obviously. So we had to kind of like redesign and make a parodied version of that, basically. So this was my approach to it. Michael would film what the front camera sees first, and then he would film what the second camera sees, hopefully try to sync the movement up about as exactly as possible. Then we would airdrop both of those files right over here to this computer, and I would edit them together with like the app interface, and we would export a file that was just the part that plays on the phone. So then we would have him save that video, open it in his camera roll, and play it, and then try to mimic the motions once more. For the most part, this was completely successful. I think that this looks really good. There is one moment where Reese's arms go up in real life, like a good second and a half or so before they go up on the app, but no one would ever notice it because in that particular shot, Elise is smiling in such a terrifying way that it's really hard to pay attention to anything else. We recorded without any audio equipment, and then later we had all of the actors dub their lines. So Reese had to leave, and I was like, okay, cool, dude, I'll see you later. And I forgot to mention that we didn't dub his lines. And he had a few ad-libs in the beginning of the party scene originally. So those were just cut. So Reese is just kind of like a weirdly silent character, which is okay. I don't know if it's very noticeable. So once everybody was gone, Michael decided just to stay the night, which was great. And me and him basically stayed up until 6 or 7 a.m. editing this entire movie. We had to do a lot of recording audio. Since we didn't like roll audio on an actual microphone on set and we were dubbing the lines, that meant that we also had to essentially dub all of the other sounds in the scene. Every prop needs to like make the noise that you expect it to make, or things start to feel like not real. So I had a really great time, again, working with Michael late into the night, tweaking all the little things, just making sure the project was perfect. At about 6 a.m. we exported the final version of the film, about 20 hours after we had started the day before. And so that's how we made a movie in under 24 hours with 4 hours to spare. The film is called Is This For Real? There should be a link in the description. It was also the most recent YouTube video before this one on this channel. So yeah, I might upload some shorts, but in terms of like full-length videos, this is it till the end of the year. Thank you to like this entire community for your continued support. Thank you for 500 subscribers. How did I not even mention that? Last year I made like a silent New Year's resolution. I never announced it, said it in any videos or anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but I made like a silent New Year's resolution that like maybe, just maybe, 2022 will be the year of 500 subscribers for Pictures Up. On Christmas Eve, we hit 500 subscribers. Thank you very much to all 500 of you. Welcome to the newer ones. This channel means a lot to me, and so therefore your support for this channel means a lot to me. And yeah, I really appreciate you being here, watching all the way to this point in the video, watching my videos in general, being subscribed. All of it. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna follow up on a tradition I did last year, and I'm gonna roll the credits for the entire year and credit everybody who helped out at any point of the way throughout this entire year with the Pictures Up project. But before I do that, I just wanna wish you guys a really happy new year. I hope you've had a great holiday season, stayed inside, stayed warm. It's been a really great year. Thank you for all your support for me. You guys have had a real positive impact on my year, so yeah. So I'll see you in the next video, first video of 2023, and until then, I'm Sam Morgan, and this is Pictures Up.